Welcome all you rad people from YouTube, and this is the Captain's Cog. Today we're going to installing these 27.5 bucktooth forks on this awesome aluminum car.
Dude, what are you doing here, Enrique?
What do you mean? I mean, I know I'm not your first sponsor, but I don't see Berserker Nick here installing it for you.
No, your mind is not deceiving you. This is my good friend Enrique, aka Enrique Suave, aka Yard Sales Cycles here.
What up, guys?
He came over. I had to put in an SOS for help, so he came over with some tools that we needed. So we got a nice headset press, the cup extractor thingy.
The thing you hit with the hammer.
Yeah, the hammer.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, there. So I already trimmed the steer tube, so now we're basically just going to get right into installing the forks. And
you just cut it with the grinder?
Of course, yeah. I use the grinder.
I know you like the grinder, so.
But Kenny, I wore my face shield. Not the one he's going to send me, but I wore a face shield.
Oh, okay. can't wear it if it ain't here.
All right, the first step to installing the new fork is I'm going to trim a little bit off the steer tube. It's almost 10 inches, so I'm going to make it about 8.5 inches. The Schwinn aluminum comp is about 8.25, so I just want a little bit extra room. And you know I got my face shield this time, Kenny. Pretty nice and smooth. All right, so let's get started. Let's get some tools. Let's get these handlebars off of here. I gotta find my Allen wrenches.
What are you looking for, bro?
I need my Allen wrenches.
Do I have to bring all the tools for your house?
Well, thank you, man.
All right,
that's
no problem.
Very helpful of you. What's this thing called? The top cap off?
Yeah, it's the top cap.
It's gonna be like two monkeys doing a math problem here.
It's gonna be interesting.
All right, we got that off. Let's get these handlebars off.
Should we take off the brakes? Because then I imagine it's gonna fall as soon as you loosen up those bolts.
That's right. We gotta take the brakes off of there. There's a lot to do here. Why don't we take the wheel off too?
That would help too. That would help.
Like walk around it. I got it, man. I got it. Oh, those weren't even that tight.
So I like big box store brands to a point because always check your greases. They never come pre-greased. I don't know how this one was on grease.
There was quite a bit of grease.
Oh, okay.
On the fork, on bottom bracket. I don't know about the hubs. I haven't opened the hubs. But
a lot of things I always tell people is, like, if you buy a bike from Target or Walmart, first of all, there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you use it. Always check the grease, always check the gearing. The cables are usually need to be adjusted. I don't know if those are your...
Not the hair cutting scissors.
Well, I don't know where your stuff is. I only brought so many tools.
Right there, there's some needle nose.
I was limited to the pool that was able to fit in my pocket.
All right, brakes are off. Forks are coming out. Oh, we're losing spacers.
Alright.
We're losing spacers.
You don't need spacers. Stand that stand. This might not work. Let me see. We'll make it work. Where's your hammer?
Oh, right here.
Famous last words. We'll make it work.
Alright, here we go. Enrique's about to pound these cups out of here. Oh, I was too late.
Right there.
I wanted to catch
Did
it,
you catch it
like a touchdown pass.
Oh no, so this one's actually gonna pop up.
Watch your eyes. I got an idea.
What's up? You gonna put a towel over it? Alright, ready?
Oh, look at that! Did you see that?
That one you caught, which is
I
pretty
caught
impressive.
Pretty
impressive. So now we're gonna install the Jessica. This is my wife's name.
No way.
This is my wife's name. Baby, I love you. I'm putting it on the headset. That has your name on it. So now here's a topic. Do you put grease on the headset cups?
Yes.
Okay, I don't.
Everyone says you should, because you don't want the aluminum on aluminum to seize on here. But I don't know.
I guess the big difference is between me and you is you keep most of your bikes.
Yeah.
I sell most of my bikes.
Alright, I'm gonna put some grease on these cups.
I guess also, I'm afraid that like it has grease that's gonna like spin. I don't know if that makes sense.
No.
I don't know. I'm just.
Once it grabs on there and starts pushing it up, man, it's not gonna spin. I'm not a scientist though, so.
We're in the wrong business if we are.
Alright, I think we're gonna put the bottom one in first.
So now some of you might be asking, well, why don't you put them both in at the same time? And the answer is if they don't go in straight, then you might screw it up.
And you might screw up both sides.
Yes.
Instead of just one.
So you have to do one.
It's like it's almost going in there, like by itself. Fancy. Oh, still not.
Still going.
Oh, yeah, keep going.
It should be all there.
A little more. I think it's
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right. Now for the top. All right, let's get this top one in there.
Yeah. There we go.
That's it.
All set.
Booyah! We got the fork sitting on a piece of wood that's sitting on a stool. So I see a lot of people just pounding on their forks, driving them straight into the ground or something. I don't recommend that. I'd rather just put something stiff right at the bottom of the fork, and we're gonna try and get this star nut pounded in there.
All right, bro. Where's your TNS4 Deluxe?
TNS4 Deluxe?
Yeah, that's the star nut tool from Park Tools.
Oh
Oh yeah, no, we don't have
we
that.
don't have no Park Tools.
We
What do you think about this? Aluminum poundy stick.
instead of the screw.
Oh yeah, try it. Well, now we can't. We don't have a screw now.
Actually, I did lose it.
I'll
I actually lost it.
find it.
Alright, you're gonna have to. Yeah, this is where it gets questionable.
Ah, because it's not attached on there. Huh?
Exactly, but we'll see if we try it out.
How far in is it? Oh,
Is that good?
I don't know. Think that's good? I think that's good.
Think that's good? Then I'm done.
Yeah, good job. Bump it.
Bump it.
Time to put the bearing race on. So I'm going to put some grease down in there.
More grease.
More grease everywhere, man. You gotta always use grease. The little slit, I'm gonna put that to the back because the way the fork wants to sit, most pressure is gonna be on the front. So you want the solid side on the front. On the top, I'll do the reverse. So
You know what? Also, real
it's
quick,
on there.
shout out to the Jessica headset, because you don't have to pound that in.
I know, right?
Most other headsets you have to like get. Well, I mean, I get like a long steel tube.
Another tool you need.
Yeah, a long steel tube, and then just like hammer it from the top.
Now more grease.
Put grease on the bearings.
And more grease on the bearings.
But they're still bearings.
Well, where the contact points, where it touches the cup and this. You want to hold that for me,
Sure.
buddy? Then I'll get this lower bearing.
With more grease.
More grease everywhere. Make sure that's on in the frame. I'm really bad about my framing. I got to work on that.
You're actually a lot more precision than I am.
Well, you do a lot of handheld. Go check out Enrique's channel, please. He does a lot of road bike stuff and
I do a lot of
flipping.
vintage.
Maybe
Yeah.
you're a flipper.
Yeah. So I mean, I try to get bikes back on the road
And instead of the landfill.
instead of the landfill, exactly. And like some people ask me to do kind of like what you're doing, but I tell them like, you can't buy the bikes I buy at a store because I get them from yard sales, from swap meets, from the back of pickup trucks.
That's why he's called Yard Sale Cycles, yo.
Exactly right.
I'm gonna put some grease up in the top. All right, let's slide that thing up in there. Oh, I didn't put grease on that lower cup. I didn't.
But you have grease on the hub, on the bearing.
Need more grease. More grease.
I'm actually a big fan of grease on the bearings, especially when they're loose balls.
Oh gosh.
I like smother them in grease.
Well, the thing about all of our bikes is that
Your
we
bikes.
don't want all of my bikes, and I'm kind of talking to the viewers. Everybody wants sealed bearings. No one wants any loose ball stuff anymore.
You know what? I completely agree with you, but I try to use what I have. Nick, if you're watching, I would like some free stuff too. Just saying. I like having nice stuff too. I don't have anything nice, but I would appreciate it.
You got a nice truck, man. All right, what's next? Thanks for holding that.
No problem. The Jessica cap. Once again, thank you, Jessica. Love you.
That's his wife.
That
That's
is
his
my wife's name. I like that fit too. I'm not gonna lie. It's like
like that.
machined.
Oh, I need another spacer.
I'm gonna put the Kansas logo.
Because you know I can't.
There you
sell.
go. Oh, I have the top cap. I'm waiting for you to put it on.
So, I want to say I'm going to go with the regular top cap because his wife's name is Jessica. I have an ex-girlfriend named Jessica. I don't know if my wife's going to appreciate me staring at a top cap that says my ex-girlfriend's name every day when I'm riding.
That, and I was gonna put this in my pocket without him knowing.
That's his payment. You need to get some T-handles.
Yes, I got those for my birthday. So for my birthday, I get bike tools. He gets bike parts.
I get bike parts, he gets
Yeah,
bike tools.
I get bike tools. That's why I got this nice rack too. This bike stand.
Oh, there we did have a park pre-tool in here.
Yeah.
The stand.
The stand's the best part I have. Everything else is eBay.
We got the headset tight, we got the stem tight. Now we got to put the brakes on, throw the wheel on, and weigh it, right? Alright, we're running the brake line, and I went to take the little holder off, thinking it was like a 3 or 4 mil, and it was a Phillips head, so that was a little odd. We were about to put the brakes on, and then I realized we should probably put the wheel on, so that way I know how far away the rotor is from the brake.
See, me, I would have put it on and then have it wrong and then redo it.
Alright, that's on. Alright, we got the brake back on. I decided to go with one washer on the inside and one on the outside, and I think it is looking pretty good. Okay, there you have it. Thank you so much. High five to Enrique from Yard Sale Cycles.
I pronounced the name wrong, huh?
Bucktooth forks. Yeah, these are the Bucklos 27.5 forks sent by the one and only Berserker Nick. Thank you so much, Berserker.
I
Sorry.
could use some parts, bro. I'm
Sorry.
just saying.
Berserker!
Just saying.
Nick. So, I weighed the bike. Let's go over some scientific numbers here. The bike stock weighed 36 pounds.
It's pretty heavy.
After stage 1, changing the 3x and the stem, I got it down to 33.5 pounds. And well, then after changing the bars and the aluminum seat post, got it down to 33 pounds. Now with just changing the forks and the headset, the bike is now down to 30 pounds on the dot. So once I get new wheels, this bike is going to be under 30 pounds. That is pretty awesome.
Here's the question though, okay? Is it worth all this effort for a Schwinn?
I think so. Because if you rode this bike, you probably wouldn't even ask that question.
Like, I agree for two reasons. One, I love passing guys on the trail who have like a 3 times more expensive bike than I do.
Yeah.
And secondly, I love working on bikes.
But that hasn't happened on this bike yet because of the free wheels. Hopefully soon I'll be passing guys on more expensive bikes. But right now I'm pretty much pushing this up a hill just to be able to go down a hill. But
Do you pass them going down the hill at least?
yeah.
Oh, see. So I mean, to me that's worth it to me. When I show up on literally a $20 bike that I have, and I'm able to keep up with whatever they have on the group rides, as long as it's not hills. But
Everyone watching that's part of Wolftick Nation, they know exactly what you're talking about. It's not about how expensive your bike is or how much you paid for it, which is the same thing of how expensive it is. So I don't know why I even said that.
kind of.
But it just matters how much you love your bike.
Yes.
Whether you think it's worth it to put more parts into it. That's all that matters.
I agree. And if you're a purist, go to another channel.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm playing. Sub anyways. But
all right, well, I think on that bombshell of excitement, we should end it there. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Sam Pilgrim. Anyway, thank you, Enrique from Yard Sale Cycles. Go check out his channel. And until next time.
What's next time?
Next time, hopefully I'll be able to do a little trail test on the new fork.
Real quick, sorry to interrupt you. We took out the front forks. I have a bike that needs front forks. I don't want those forks.
They're so heavy. I said, hey, you can have these. He's like, I don't even want them.
I don't. They're free, and I said no. I don't say no to free parts, but thanks for my first collab.
Thanks to Enrique for the first collab. And this is the captain signing off. I'll catch you guys next time. Too many cooks in the kitchen, right, Eric? These things are friggin' heavy.